These are the three things that I think are most important for midlife women or menopausal women when it comes to exercise training. Now, the next on my menopause training trifecta is going to be power. Power is thinking of that more explosive, quick, rapid effort generating type movement that you might do in the gym. Now, most women across their entire lifespan, and many men as well, unless you train as an athlete or continue to integrate those in part of your training protocols, have neglected power-based training altogether. At best, we're doing lots of cardio, maybe some group fitness and some strength training, but we're usually not doing formal power, jumping, plyometrics, anything like that. But I think this is really important when it comes to our menopause women's or just well-rounded training programs is power, jumping, plyometrics. So what I mean, like, these are things going to be like hops, skips, jumps, or power-based movements like the Olympic weightlifts or anything similar mimicking to those, because those are a high skill activity that are forcing us to move rapidly and or landing and rebounding rapidly and producing a lot of force off the ground. As we talked about in my past video, I love power, especially combined with strength, because these things work in conjunction together for increasing and preserving muscle mass or muscle power output and or our ability to move rapidly and quickly. We don't think about this if we're in early midlife or in general, but as we age, we slow down and we want to maintain that ability to be powerful, to move high power outputs, to move quickly, but also power plus strength training together in the literature have been shown to, in conjunction, to help protect and preserve bone density and bone health. And this is really important because for many women we talked about in the last video, we're not actually strength training heavy enough or adequately enough, or we're intimidated to do so. But we have decent data that shows that even things like pogo hops a few times a week in conjunction with strength training or on its own can help contribute to the preservation or increasing of bone density and bone health. And it's a lot more of an achievable and accessible protocol for many people to do, especially from home. And so it's a great conjunction to whatever strength training you are willing to do and or power training you're able to do. Now, the biggest thing with these is that they are either high skilled movements or they are more load demanding on the body. So we want to make sure that we start light and easy with something like this. You could start with skipping or light, low pogo hops like I showed here and progress to things more aggressive, higher jumps, more rapid rebounding, or more complex movements like maybe a dumbbell power snatch, a dumbbell power clean, a kettlebell swing, med ball slams, things like that as we get stronger and fitter in our training. Now in the next video, we'll unpack cardio and why it's important and what this can look like in your training program for midlife women and beyond. So make sure you hit that follow button to stay along. As always, comment female phys below and I will send you all of my female physiology related training resources that I currently have, so that way you don't miss out on any of my other content that I have that unpacks and dives into these topics a little bit more. I'll catch you on the next one.